Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, girls. Good evening.
Nice hoodie, ma'am.
Thank you, Isha.
It's my favorite color, yellow. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Okay, ma'am. How is the weather in your city, ma'am?
What, Isha? I couldn't hear your question.
Ma'am, how is the weather in your city, ma'am?
Pretty cold.
Same here, ma'am. We cannot even speak, ma'am. It's jelly cold.
Okay, people. So today our topic is why don't parents understand their children? Wow. Good topic, I believe. So who will start with the speaking? Why don't parents understand their children?
May I, ma'am?
Yes, Meera, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Reena.
Yes, ma'am. Why don't parents understand their children? That is a good question because our parents have a have a worried about my futures. They want to give a good future our each and every child. So always thought if my children do these types of behavior, and if he will not do this work, then his future and her future is not bright. So always they worry about her children, her child, um, their child. So under they don't try to understand children. Actually it is condition is also correct because that time children can't understand what is the good and bad for our futures. And after that, when time passed out, then they can't do anything. So some parents uh, should be so aggressive and don't try to understand even their parents. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so Reena, you are making a lot of grammatical mistakes. A lot means आपको नहीं समझ में आ रहा कि pronoun कौन सा use करना है. For example, you are talking about parents. Parents के लिए they use होगा. आप कहीं पे she use कर रहे हो, कहीं पे my मेरे लिए नहीं. आप normal general की बात कर रहे हो. So parents should understand their children. This is the right sentence that you are supposed to use, right?
Yes. Sorry, ma'am.
नो नो सॉरी की बात नहीं है रीना. आप प्रैक्टिस करिए. आपको ग्रामर की बहुत जरूरत है, जिसे कहते हैं ना सख्त जरूरत. प्लीज आई वांट यू टू लर्न टेंसेस, प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस, प्रेजेंट कॉन्टिन्यूअस, पार्ट्स ऑफ स्पीच, नाउन क्या होते हैं, प्रोनाउंस क्या होते हैं, कहाँ पे कौन सा प्रोनाउन यूज होता है. यू रियली नीड दिस.
Yes.
May I, ma'am?
यस ईशा, गो अहेड.
Ma'am, according to ma'am, many parents sometimes parents does not.
अकॉर्डिंग टू व्हाट? पहले आपने सेंटेंस अपना शुरू करा है. अकॉर्डिंग टू व्हाट?
Oh, according to me, sometimes
According
parents.
to me is actually grammatically
Okay.
incorrect.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, you can say according to you, him, her, but not
Oh,
according.
according to.
You can say
I will
in
change it.
my opinion, in my views.
In my opinion, ma'am, या opinion?
Opinion.
Opinion. Okay, ma'am. In my opinion, some parents don't understand their kids because they have a long generation gap. They were just expecting their kids to be same as their own. Just like they were sometimes parents expect their children should be disciplined, active, and sometimes they also expect their children should do every work on time, but it's not possible. Kids will learn according to the time. They could not learn they could not learn suddenly. And second point is, ma'am, nowadays parents have not a good tolerance capacity.
Have
Because
not, no, don't have. Parents
parents
don't have good tolerance.
tolerance capacity, because they get easily on small things.
They
So
get
they
what? They get what? They get
is they get easily lose temper, ma'am.
no तो get थोड़ी आएगा यहाँ पे. They get irritated or annoyed. ये आएगा,
Okay,
right?
they get
Or they
annoyed.
lose temper easily.
They get annoyed easily on a small thing, so they become violence, and they started abusing their kids. So it has a bad impact on the kids. So try to be very polite and compassionate towards your kid. And if you don't have a good communication with your kids, so it will create a major concern for you and your kid also. You have to talk with your kids just like a friendly manner. Otherwise because we live in a modern society. Our parents had born our parents ma'am had born
Was born.
our parents was born in 35-40 years ago, and then you are expecting that your kids will also follow all the same rule as you do just now. So this is the reason sometimes you don't understand your kids, like they living in a modern society, and so this is the major problem. They don't understand their kids now.
Right. Isha, you are also making grammatical mistakes. Please take care of that. कभी आप बीच में से verb भूल जाते हो, जैसे आपने get बोला, उसके बाद तो ये थोड़ा सा इस पे ध्यान देना है.
Okay, ma'am.
Who's next?
How to say parents imposing the अपना दूसरों पे थोपने, what we call, ma'am?
Impose their past to their kids or on their
So
kids.
their parts, ma'am.
Past.
Okay, past on the kids. Got it, ma'am.
Ma'am, I want to also, what is your opinion in this question, and why don't parents understand their children?
Reena, I will definitely discuss my views at the end. अभी students को time दे देते हैं because फिर उनको बोलने का मौका नहीं मिलता.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
अभय, अजमोल, अमित, किसी ने बोलना है guys, या फिर सब यहाँ पे join करने आए class?
May I, ma'am?
Yes, Meera, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. We should understand the generation gap, because new generation has o- uh, their opinion, and parents has their own opinion, ma'am. So
यहाँ पे has नहीं आएगा,
have,
have आएगा दोनों में,
yes,
kids भी
ma'am.
और child भी. Sorry, child नहीं, children, kids,
Yes, ma'am.
इसके साथ have आएगा, parents के साथ have आएगा.
Have their opinion.
Yes, their
So
own.
parents think according to them, and kids think according to them. But I think, ma'am, parents should understand their kids and their feelings, and also parents should give opportunity to their children, to their kids, and understand what they want to do in their life,
They
and
wants नहीं want.
what they want to do in their lives, and and also parents should make decision that will be good for them and bad for them. According to that, parents should take decision, ma'am. We should not pressurize our kids, ma'am. And sometimes kids, this is also responsibility of kids, that that they that our parents are our parents are saying right, and they have their own life experience. So kids should think about that they are they are our parents, and they will be do ourselves right,
They will
ma'am.
be doing, और ये गलत सेंटेंस है आपका, they will do right for us.
They will do right for us, ma'am.
Yes. Grammatical errors, Meera, work on your grammar.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, may I speak?
Please go ahead. What's your name? Sachin. Yeah, Sachin.
Okay, ma'am. So, why don't parents understand their children? So, ma'am, I can say that the first thing is the main problem is generation gap. Sometimes it happens due to background thinking, or you can say rational thinking. They are very conscious about us, and they just think that our sons should have a secure future, and they always bother about us because they want to secure a good future of their child. And sometimes they don't understand due to just you can say uh, over conscious about their child, what he is doing, maybe he is wrong, so they think and they apply their ideas to them, that they say that you should do like this, you don't do like this. So they are very conscious about us, that's why they don't understand their children. So this is the overall the thought, but I don't want to say that they always don't understand us. They sometimes understand. They, if you try to make them understand that father, yeah, you can, whatever you say papa, like this. So if you make them understand that papa, I want to do this, please support me, then definitely they will understand us, and they will guide us that you should do like this, you should do like this. So I'm agree like 50-50% here, but I can't say that they always don't understand their children. So this is all over the thinking about generation gap, and over consciousness, and sometimes background thinking. So this is all from my side, ma'am. That's all, ma'am.
Yeah, very good. Actually, I was speaking and then I realized I was on mute. Good answer, Sachin.
I'm
Who's
suffering
next?
from high fever. And
No one else wants to talk about it. Why don't parents understand their children? खाली बैठना है? Okay, I am okay with that. But
ma'am, who has joined?
everyone, there are
Such
at
as
least 19 people in this meeting. Sachin, Dipali, Abhay, Aishwarya, Ajmol, Amit, Anjali, Deepak, दीपेंद्र, दिव्य, ईशा, मीरा। ईशा और मीरा का तो हो गया, नीलम, रीना का भी हो गया, शरीफ, विशाखा, योगिता।
ma'am Amit Patel.
Yes, we have two, Amit, Yadav and Patel, both are here. शरीफ पहले तो बहुत बोलते थे, अब क्या हो गया शरीफ?
Actually, I
Yes,
and you know what, I had asked them that why don't you speak in front of them? So they
I
say
had
like that.
नहीं आएगा यहाँ पे, I have आएगा. I have asked.
I have asked. So they say that if we speak in front of students, we feel comfortable, but at the time of speaking in front of ma'am or teacher, we feel scared. They are afraid of you. That
No, they are
don't
not
know why,
afraid of
but
me. Sachin, they are afraid of someone who is better than them in English. This is human nature.
yeah, this is also one of the
Reasons.
reasons.
Ma'am, could
And
you explain it, please?
okay,
Right or wrong? Parent means mother. Parents means mother and father. Yes. Sharif, one parent means it could be either your father or your mother. Parent, single. Parents mean both father and mother. सिंगल पेरेंट कभी सुना है आपने? सिंगल पेरेंट, जैसे किसी की मम्मी की डेथ हो जाती है तो उसके सिंगल पेरेंट होते हैं, उसके सिर्फ पापा होते हैं. किसी के पापा की हो जाती है तो उसकी सिंगल पेरेंट होती है मदर. सिंगल मदर भी आपने सुना होगा, सिंगल मदर जिनके हस्बैंड्स नहीं होते. Grammar is important for speaking English, and without grammar, English can be spoken. My question, ma'am. Ashwini, without grammar, English can be spoken. If you are only if you are native speaker, then only. Because वो ये सुन के पढ़े पले बड़े होते, तो उनको जरूरत नहीं होती ग्रामर लर्न करने की. बट वी आर नॉट नेटिव स्पीकर्स. फॉर अस इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट, नॉट ओनली फॉर इंग्लिश, एनी लैंग्वेज दैट यू वांट टू लर्न, यू नीड टू लर्न द ग्रामर. आई हैव लर्न स्पेनिश. स्पेनिश में मैंने, और ये कौन है शरीफ, स्क्रिबल क्यों कर रहे हैं आप स्क्रीन पे? बच्चों वाली हरकतें भैया. और ये ग्रामर पढ़नी पड़ेगी. कोई इंसान जो हिंदी सीख रहा है वो हिंदी कैसे सीखेगा? आप खुद बताइए. जब तक उसे यही नहीं पता होगा कि नाम क्या होता है, क्रिया क्या होती है, विशेषण क्या होते हैं. सेम चीज हम सीख रहे हैं इंग्लिश में. Shakha, are you there? Why are you not speaking? Sachin, I believe she is way older than you. You should not say Vishakha.
I say ma'am, Vishaka ma'am, but at the time of
So you can
typing,
say
it
the,
feels
because
like
she's like a
do
sister to
fast.
you, so you can say the.
Yeah, ma'am, but at the time of typing, it feel like it doesn't get delete. Otherwise, my vein gonna waste. So
Okay, so is anyone else interested in answering this question? No one else. Great. Giving you another topic. If not on that topic, then I'll end the session. Freedom of speech versus freedom of hate speech. इस पे तो बोली नहीं, मुश्किल है बोलना. Hate speech. What is hate speech? What is freedom of speech? Please, first of all, tell me what is freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is one of our rights in Indian Constitution, that that we are living in a democratic country.
right to speech.
We have right to speech. We have freedom to speech. Whatever you want to say, you can say, right? आपको कोई रोक नहीं सकता. आपको अपने व्यूज दूसरों को सुनाने हैं, वो आप कर सकते हैं, because you have freedom of speech. Versus hate speech. What is hate speech? जब हम दूसरी कम्युनिटी के बारे में कुछ बुराई करते हैं, उसे hate speech कहते हैं. For example, if you are Muslim or Hindu and you are talking bad about other communities, other religions like Sikhism or Christianity, then this is hate speech, right? If you are very beautiful and you are calling someone ugly, it is hate speech. If you are fair and you are saying, oh, look, he's so or she's so black, it is hate speech. Discrimination of any type is called hate speech. So if you want,
I want to start on previous topic.
जी, इतनी देर से कहाँ थी योगिता previous topic के लिए?
Yes, ma'am. May I also, ma'am?
With क्यों अब क्यों जब इतनी देर से जब
Ma'am, actually what happened, ma'am, sorry, ma'am, 5 to 6, I have lot of time, lot of work because of my career cut-off time. And when I speak, I am come out from my office, then I speak outside because my office knows area.
No problem. No problem. Amit, you can go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. why don't parents understand their children? I think because I think parents live their मैम पुराने जमाने का बोले तो क्या बोलेंगे? पुराने जमाने का oldest life.
Previous life, previous
Hello.
generation, previous era. अमित आवाज जा रही है आपको?
हाँ पहले ब्रेक हो रही थी अभी मैम बोलो.
मैंने वही बोला, प्रीवियस एरा आप बोल सकते हैं, प्रीवियस टाइम बोल सकते, ओल्ड टाइम्स बोल सकते हैं आप. ओके,
Previous time. Yes, ma'am. Previous time life and children live their life modern generation. And some parents understand it, but some parents don't understand it. And children also agree with their by parents because of मैम talk करना parents talk करना क्या बोलते हैं मैम? पेरेंट्स बार बार मैम बोले तो बार बार चिल्लाते रहते हैं ना
टोक.
पेरेंट्स.
टॉक नहीं होता वो, टॉक तो इंग्लिश का
मैम
वर्ड है.
टोकना
टोकना.
टोकना. हाँ क्या
यस,
बोलते हैं मैम?
उसको बोलते हैं इंटरप्ट.
interrupt. So parents their and children lifestyles different. So parents uh, don't parents understand their children.
Don't understand, not
Okay.
understand.
Don't
Yeah,
understand. Okay.
don't understand. Yes, they don't.
मैम शिकायत रहती है उसको हम इंग्लिश में क्या कहेंगे?
स्वीकार करा.
नहीं, शिकायत रहती है.
Complaining. They have complain or they are always complaining, जो भी जिसके भी बारे में आप लिख रहे हैं. ओके, शिकायत का मतलब होता है कंप्लेन. कंप्लेन, कंप्लेन करना. Right. Who else is going to talk about it? Yogita,
Yes, ma'am.
please go ahead.
In my views, parents don't understand their children because they don't have the same experience that their kids have. Like we are in modern culture now, but still they are, uh, orthodox mentality.
They
But
are of orthodox mentality.
but it doesn't mean that they are they. It doesn't mean that they are wrong. Like most of the time parents are right because they have more experience than us. Uh, because sometimes they scold us, that time we think that they are not understand us, but it
Don't
is not.
understand this. They are
Our,
not. क्या होता है ये? They are not. They not have. They don't have. They are not.
they are not understand us.
And
वो
they
हमको समझ
don't. फिर वही चीज अभी टोका है योगिता. They don't understand us.
don't.
सामने भी लिखा हुआ है
Okay.
don't स्क्रीन पे.
They don't understand us. Like our parents, it is, but it is not like like in I believe our parents are worried for their children's future. That's it, ma'am.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Yogita. Good. Who's next? So I really like the words that you use, like orthodox. Orthodox का मतलब क्या होता है? पिछड़ी सोच. तो हमारे जो पेरेंट्स हैं, एक ये रीजन भी है that they have orthodox mentality. उनकी mentality क्या है? पिछड़ी हुई है. So that's why they don't understand their children. For example, when someone wants to marry their partner, like their lover, so that time also parents create a fuss about it, that no, you cannot get married to your choice of your choice, right? So this is wrong. So this is all because of orthodox mentality, that earlier people used to think that parents should take decisions for their children should not take their decisions like for themselves. So this is one of the reasons why parents don't understand their children. orthodox mentality. Good. Who's next?
Some technology is
Your voice is
developed.
not audible.
Can I hear me?
Who is speaking? Dipali और अंजलि दोनों का mic on है.
Deepali.
Ma'am, I think children not be clear with their parents, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear means?
मतलब वो अपनी बात ठीक से बताते नहीं है पेरेंट्स को. अगर उन्होंने क्लियरली बता दिया,
शेयर होगा ना यहाँ पे, बताना, शेयर करना. I think children do not share their things with the parents. Or anything with their parents.
Do not share.
They don't share because they think that our parents will not understand. Right?
Parents
So,
want to
understanding
understand.
तो
ma'am.
parents को होना चाहिए, तभी तो बच्चा बताएगा.
I am also parents, ma'am.
Parents नहीं होता, parent एक ही है आप.
Parent. I am also parent. I want to understand my son. But I think they have to clear that their opinion with their opinion.
They have to, yeah, you can say that. So बच्चे ये सोच के नहीं बताते कि माँ बाप समझेंगे नहीं. माँ बाप ये समझते रहते हैं कि बच्चा हमसे कुछ शेयर नहीं करना चाहता. तो I believe this is miscommunication and misunderstanding between parent and children.
No, without fear, they have to say whatever they want.
ऐसा नहीं होता अंजलि. कुछ पेरेंट्स होते हैं जो समझ जाते हैं और बहुत सारे
Ma'am,
पेरेंट्स होते हैं जो नहीं
every parent is not same.
Yes, वही मैंने तभी बोला. कुछ होते हैं जो समझ जाते हैं और बहुत से ऐसे हैं जो नहीं समझते. So like ये मैं अगर 100 में से लगाऊं तो ये 60-40, 60 भी मैं कम ही बोल रही हूँ, 70-30 का रेशियो है. 70% पेरेंट्स हैं जो नहीं समझते, 30% है जो एजुकेटेड है, जो अपने चिल्ड्रन की चॉइसेस को समझते हैं, वो समझ जाते हैं. 70% तब भी नहीं समझते.
And some parents can understand, but they can't do any help. They can't express their children to their children.
What they can't express?
Yes, ma'am.
Because
I've seen.
Say that they can't help.
आपने बोला है कि some parents understand their children, but they can't help. They can't express what? Express love, express respect, express क्या चीज नहीं express कर पाते वो. मैं ये पूछ रही हूँ आपसे. जाहिर करना होता है express करना.
Yes, ma'am.
क्या? What is the word?
About
वो थोड़ा हिंदी चलेगी?
बिल्कुल बताइए.
जैसे कुछ पेरेंट होते हैं जो अपने बच्चों के लिए कमाते तो हैं लेकिन उनको टाइम नहीं दे पाते, क्योंकि जो उनके बच्चों के बचपन के दिन है वो माँ बाप में से ही गुजरे हैं. सो ऑब्वियस सी बात है कि वो उनको समझते हैं लेकिन उनको टाइम नहीं दे पाते हैं. मेन चीज इज
Ma'am, we want English. Ma'am, we want English.
One second. शुभम, मैंने सिर्फ एक वर्ड आपसे
I don't want to.
हिंदी में. आपने पूरी डेफिनेशन हिंदी में बता दी है मुझे. समझ रहे हैं आप? मैंने सिर्फ ये पूछा था आपसे that you have used something like they can't express or they don't express. तो मैंने उस पे पूछा था कि वो क्या एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर पाते. And you're
sorry ma'am.
English live speaking practice.
Yes ma'am. But जो बात दिल की गहराई से कहनी होती है वो हिंदी में ही निकल जाती हैं.
ऐसा नहीं होता. It's just because you are not fluent. And whenever I am like I'm feeling bad or when I fight with someone, I fight with them in English. I don't know why. So yes, it's like the comfortable language all about. Razi, would you like to add something?
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, sure, ma'am.
काली, आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही है. प्लीज 1 second राजी. प्लीज आप अपना नेटवर्क चेक करिए, या तो अपने माइक के पास आके बोलिए. आपकी बहुत हल्की आवाज आ रही है. आप कुछ भी बोलोगे मुझे सुनाई ही नहीं देगा.
Ma'am, actually we were not able to listen to you, ma'am. You were on unmute mode, I guess.
I am unmute.
1 minute.
Yes, Razi.
Yeah. Sorry, on mute mode.
No, I'm not.
1 minute. 1 minute back, ma'am.
No, I was not on mute. I was talking to Sachin and Shubham only.
Okay, because I heard someone was saying, now you are perfectly audible, no issues.
Okay.
Okay, so ma'am, could I see the topic?
Could I see the topic? Your topic
Yes.
is why don't parents understand their children?
Okay, why don't parents don't understand their children? So it's very vast topic, and even I don't have much experience about this, but take my advice as a grain of salt. So let me start my topic. So first point is, ma'am, there can be two grounds. One, the parents they are working, and other thing is they are of conservative nature. So if the parents are working, both the parents, if they are working, they don't get enough time to spend with their child. So they hire some nannies.
Yes.
So that's the biggest issue. That's the greatest problem these days everyone is facing, because they don't know their habits, what they like, what they don't like. And second thing, if the parents, on the other hand, if the parents are of conservative nature, you will find mostly in villages or in a town that the parents they are of conservative nature, and they don't provide that free atmosphere to their children. So they are not, yeah, means here what happens, there is communication gap between both of them. They are not free to share each and everything with them what they are expected to. So they find some other source, like they find some friends or other relatives to whom they feel comfortable. But here the chances they might get disgrace or distract from their choices or from their occupation, because parents are the one who can fulfill and understand you the best. So there should not be communication gap, and there should not be any chances of fear. If it's 1% also, you need to remove it. So like whatever thoughts there going on in your mind, you need to share with your parents, whether they are going to accept it or deny it, no matter what they do. But you need to communicate with them. And same goes with parents, ma'am. It So even they need to tell them, like even sometimes what happens, due to poverty they can't provide each and everything to the today's to their child, ma'am. And here they feel that no, we are doing quite well. Why we are not getting this thing or that stuff? So here parents they need to talk to them freely, that what is your budget or anything. Even they feel like we should not discuss financial matter or other thing with the child. But this generation they are quite advanced. From like after crossing 10 or 13 years, ma'am, they understand each and everything. So be clear, be specific with them, and I think it can solve most of the problem.
Right. I agree with you. Nice. Good
Thank
explanation, Razi.
thank you, ma'am.
No problem.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Abhay. But
Can
ma'am,
I
one
speak,
more thing,
ma'am?
that nowadays they don't speak, sorry, they don't spend their time with their children. Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Can I speak, ma'am?
yes, आप ही बोलिए.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to discuss about parents and their children. Ma'am, we know कि home first school is the our home, and first teacher is our parents and relatives, all every kids, ma'am. So as environment of the parents and parents home, kids learn this environment. If you care properly their kids, then your kid gain the good habit, good discipline. So too much depend on the parents, as our children made, ma'am. Ma'am, any parents should think what is the mentality of our kids and what is the going towards. So that type education, if provide the parents, then uh, his kids achieve the good position and good his career develop a good field, good in the field, ma'am. These days, parents have no time to care their children. He he send the hostel and don't care. My parents, mother and father, busy in other works and don't care properly. So sometimes his kids go towards the wrong direction, ma'am. So any parents should care his parents properly and give the proper education, ma'am. Uh, these days, many parents, husband and wife, is working in the outside of the home. If child born, he care up to 3 months and 6 months, and kids give to play school, yeah, serve for a maid and don't care properly. So these, I think, ma'am, these kids, when young and after education, he forget the parents. He went to the foreign or other location and don't come home and don't respect his father because kids don't know love of his parents. So this case is the uh, I see that type of case in many our relative and friends. He always parents told me our kids, our children don't come from foreign. He staying there 3 years, from 3 years, don't come India, and he sometime he marriage in the foreigner lucky and forget the parents and home also. So these days, that type of case, many cases that type found in the society. So always care the his kids, every parents. And these days, ma'am, mostly family, a nuclear family, not a joint family. So kids don't know and don't identify the grandfather, uncle, sister, cousin. So this is a very big challenge in society, ma'am. So all parents
Abhay,
are
Abhay,
requested to care
Abhay, are
properly.
you there?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Abhay, are you there? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
He is there, but where is ma'am?
He is boy, student,
Huh?
not ma'am.
Ma'am is not there. Ma'am,
That's what I'm asking.
ma'am is not there. Okay, so
Yes.
guys,
Ma'am, सो तो नहीं
guys,
गई.
if anybody wants to speak and Abhay, work on your grammar. Yeah. Ma'am left the meeting. Now who is the host? Just tell me. And if you want to continue this meeting, then continue. Who wants to speak, they can go for speaking.
Abhay sir can speak 20 minutes.
There are many
How,
learners.
how do you know ma'am left?
Because he has mind
Because
that you don't have.
Sure. Okay. Please talk properly. Who's this?
Subham,
If you
Subham,
wanna
Yes.
talk
just
properly, okay,
respect
and
someone.
politely.
Why you-
This call is being recorded, okay?
Raji,
And you
Raji,
need to
Raji,
talk
Raji, Raji, calm
politely.
down.
Who's
Calm
that? Who's
down,
that?
calm down. Raji, calm down. Calm down.
No, why should I listen to him? And such a rubbish language.
Hmm, this is also one of them.
But Raji, I thought it was a hack.
Yeah, it's a rubbish. Oh, Subham, don't.
Yes.
Okay, please talk politely.
Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought
Yeah.
it was hack voice. That's why.
Yeah. Okay.
Raji. Subham, I don't have a mic to mute yourself, but mute you. But who is the host? Raji, are you host? I
No,
think
I'm
so.
not. No, I'm not the
Because
host
you have
because
joined last.
but I joined by Hello English app, not by Zoom.
Yeah, but it is showing when you leave the meeting. So it will show that in the meeting and leave the meeting. So whoever is the host, just in the
Good afternoon. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Isha. How are you?
Ma'am, I become ice cream, ma'am, because of winter.
It's very cold. It's extremely cold. Even here, it's like extremely cold.
Ma'am, it has break 120 years of record, ma'am. Actually,
Seriously?
yes, ma'am. From last 25 day, it has been just weather is very cloudy and fog.
And
They
it's
also,
raining so much during winters. I've never in my entire life seen so much rain during winters, you know?
me
This is
too.
really weird.
I can't even imagine this kind of cold, ma'am. I thought after Sakrantri, ma'am, it's become a normal cold. So we can
Yes, we were also expecting that it'll like go down a little bit at least.
yes, ma'am. And day by day, it's also increases, ma'am. It's dropping down.
Yes, the temperature is constantly dropping down. I don't know, last 2 days, it has been very cold the last 2 days. You know, I have this problem like whenever it gets too cold, I have this pain in my leg. It starts, and it has been going on for the last 2 days.
Ma'am, just take ma'am warm water and soup.
Yes, I do that. You know, it gives me like a momentary relief, but then it again comes back. It only happens during winter. As soon as the temperature starts increasing, the pain vanishes.
And you know, ma'am, and my problem is that I started vomiting and I got very high
Lots
fever.
of people have this problem. Even my mother has this problem.
I cannot tolerate very extremely cold weather. So
Harsh
I have
weather. Yes, I don't know why it is so bad. The weather this year, it's like extremely difficult.
my mother doesn't.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening, good
The
evening,
blanket,
Abhay.
ma'am.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine, Abhay. How are you?
Yes, ma'am. I am also fine. How was your day, ma'am, today?
My day was pretty productive, pretty good.
How is the cold, ma'am?
Very cold, very cold. We were actually talking about that only. Isha and me were discussing about that. It's really cold.
Ma'am, in my area, ma'am, no cold.
No cold.
In the
We are
day,
We are jealous, seriously.
ma'am, today I wear sweater, so coming sweating from the
So
body.
you're getting like you're getting sweaty because of a sweater.
Yes.
I
Because
have
of
closed all my doors and windows. I'm wearing so many layers and still I'm feeling cold.
yeah,
First time this is a reverse condition, opposite condition in
Seriously.
Bangalore, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, first time it's here warmer winter, ma'am. Otherwise, Bangalore is popularly known for its weather, ma'am.
I don't know what is happening. I think the winter, like the cold increases when it rains a little bit. Like it was raining day before yesterday a little bit. And from then onwards, like the moment the rain stopped, the cold increased so much. And right now it's difficult to even like step out of the house. It's so cold. I don't know. Maybe I feel a little too cold. That might be another reason.
No, ma'am, it's there. In some state, the condition is like that, ma'am.
I don't know
But
why
here,
this is happening. Yes.
So, but for the first time here, it is summer. It's too scorching and less winter fall and less rain, ma'am. And what I say about winter, it's too warm, ma'am.
But you know,
Otherwise,
like
Bangalore, you experience different climate, ma'am.
Yes, but you know, during the summer, I think this time the summer will also be very hot. I really feel that the summer will be very hot.
it's
People
gonna
are
be, ma'am.
expecting that summer will be very hot.
My goodness, if my college reopens, I don't know how I'll go for classes. I haven't been out of the house like for any work. I think for the last 2.5 years, I don't go out only until unless like I want to go out for some kind of evening, like for some reason for dinner or something. Otherwise, I just don't go out. I don't have to go out.
No, ma'am, it's very important to just take care of yourself.
I don't know how I will do classes. You know, I hate traveling and all now. I used to do so much when I was younger, but now I just don't feel like.
Good evening,
Yes.
ma'am.
Good evening, Sunil, Utpal. I can see lots of guys and gents. Yes,
Ma'am,
Utpal.
where are you living now?
I am in Bankura. I told in previous classes as well. Yes.
Parents understand their children, so I want to say something on this question.
On what? On what topic?
That is last session's question. Why do parents don't understand their children, ma'am?
Why
In
don't
last
parents-
session, we were why do parents not understand their children, ma'am?
Why do parents not all parents, there are parents who are very understanding.
Yeah, we
Why
were discussing that
don't our
question in
parents
the last session, ma'am.
Okay, in the last session, as in the teacher before this, whoever was
Yeah,
teaching,
ma'am.
they were.
In 5 p.m.
Okay.
class,
Yes,
ma'am.
Utpal, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm having a little bit of coffee. I
No,
hope you
ma'am, it's
guys
just
don't
not a
mind.
No
It's
problem,
so
ma'am.
cold. My throat is choking again and again. Utpal, you can start. I would love to hear. Anyone who wants to pitch in, they can also. Utpal, would you like to start?
Yeah, ma'am, I like.
Yes, please बताइए. Let's hear Utpal's views.
Ma'am, parents always are busy in their work, ma'am. What I am doing wrong, I don't share with my parents. So how do they know what I am doing wrong? And some children.
Yes, Utpal, please continue. You're saying so well. You're speaking so well.
Some children get to shy, ma'am. Get to shy. Get to say how to say with how to say their parents. Their
Very
parents,
good, Utpal. Yes.
but parents when we are 17 within 17 years, that time parents look at us of us, ma'am.
Very nice. Very
Because
nice.
that time
Utpal.
where the that time we are in our house, and that time I don't know anything. How do I food? How do I milk? So that time our parents give us much time, ma'am.
Okay, so you are trying to say that as we grow up and become like teenagers, or
Yeah,
when we are in our late teens, then they start giving us more attention.
Yeah, ma'am. But
Okay, that is actually true,
but
because
ma'am,
when we are younger, it's not about attention. I think it's more about they don't talk to us as freely as they talk to us when we are a little older, right?
yeah, ma'am.
Yes, Utpal. Very well done. Utpal, you speak so well. आप इतना अच्छे से बोलते हैं. Why don't you speak up more? और भी बोलिए.
Yeah, ma'am.
Every day थोड़ा practice कीजिए. I really enjoyed how you spoke, and all the sentences were very nice. Just that you were stopping here and there, right? और भी practice कीजिए. Those points where you were stopping, you will never stop after that. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good, Utpal. Anyone has any other opinions about this parent-child relationship? Yes, Isha.
Ma'am, I just want to add one point, ma'am. Important point is to parents try to impose their thoughts and view on their kids. This is the most, and that time kids become revolutionary and
Not
they
revolutionary, rebellious. Isha, the word
they
you're looking for is
started clashing
rebellious.
to each other. Rebellious, yeah.
Rebellious, right? Very good, Isha. This is very true. There are certain parents who try to try to like forcefully insert their ideas about religion, politics, and so on and so forth on their kids, right? Morality as well.
They are not giving their importance to choice, ma'am. Sometimes if the kids have a different thought and parents have different, like kids wants to take their admission in science and parents put their own choice. So that time the clash will started from that time, ma'am. And
Very
even
true.
just like stereotype type of parents don't allow their kids to go out with their parents club, and just don't allow to make their girlfriend and boyfriend type of issue, ma'am. So that time
Very true. You know what this reminds me, Isha? You were absolutely correct. Like your points are so true. My best friend, she lives just near my house,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
she has yes.
Yes, ma'am, listening you, ma'am.
Yes. So basically, she has been to lots of places. Like she has studied in Delhi she did her grads from Delhi, and then she did her masters from Chennai. So she has been like to places, and she has met lots of people, had lots of friends and all. And then, but her parents were a little strict, so they never let her like have a boyfriend or go on dates or anything like that. And now her mother is always like forcing her and telling, see, everyone is getting married, everyone at least has a boyfriend, and you don't have a boyfriend. How will we get a guy for you? We have to look, we are not finding any suitable guy. And she
Yes.
says, you never let me even talk to guys like in that way, and now you're expecting me to marry someone all of a sudden.
And
So this happens.
Ma'am, this incident happened in my house, ma'am. My mother always tell my elder sister, why don't you choose your own guy? Otherwise, if I will choose you, you will start throwing tantrums. So I think you should choose your own guy.
I think in like in India especially, there is a like very big distance between parents and kids, right? There is a huge distance, and the distance I think is not even overcome when you're 20, 21. I think it is overcome when you're in your late 20s. So after 25, they actually come across and they talk to you very openly, which they never did when you were younger, right? And they should have.
Ma'am, in India, ma'am, one thing I noticed that many kids hide lot of things from their parents.
Because they're scared. They're scared that agar bol diye to.
And they are just over concerned. Just you're not allowed to wear shorts. You're not allowed to go to club because
Right.
you will go club. You will have habitual of drinking, smoking.
Right,
So
right.
the-
Rather than, like forbidding these things that you cannot do this, you cannot do that. Rather than doing this, I think it is better to like openly talk to them. Ki if you do this, these are the bad things that can happen. If you want to try, you are welcome to, but then you will have to wait till you are of a certain age. I think if you are very open with the kids, they understand better. It's not a foolproof process. I don't think it's a foolproof process, but they understand better when they are allowed to do these things, right?
Ma'am, the more you restricted your kids, they
They
will
become
have
more
more-
rebellious, right? They become
Yes,
more
ma'am.
rebellious. Very true.
And even they don't want to share anything from you, ma'am.
They don't share anything. This is very true. Like most of my friends, they never shared anything with their parents. And I was never very close to my father in these matters, but I am still very close with my mother. And because of this, I used to share everything with my mom. Whatever happened, whatever I did, I used to tell her. And my friends were always like, wow, you're so lucky. You can tell everything to your mom. But she never judged, She would
Me
always
too,
try and guide me
ma'am.
towards the right way, but she never forced me with her decisions. I made my mistakes. She was always there to support me. So I think that's a good approach. That really works.
Actually, my mother is just like your mother, ma'am. She's very young with my generation, ma'am. So she loves to watch English movie, animation movie. I also companion with her, just like I like to watch retro song. So we have a good understanding.
See, and even doing these things, it's very important to do certain activities with your kids. That is also very important.
Yes, ma'am.
Very
I
nice,
help her-
Isha. Thank you
Yes,
so much.
ma'am.
Your points were really amazing. Yes, anyone else wants to speak about this topic? Why Indian parents do not understand their kids or something like that?
Lastly, I want to say about water.
Yes, 1 second. Just let me write this topic down.
Good
Harmeet,
evening, ma'am.
yes, you can. After,
Good
Ma'am,
evening,
are we
ma'am.
going to discuss this topic?
yeah, it's such a nice topic. If anyone wants to speak, they can. Otherwise, we will move on to another topic.
Yeah, because we had a long discussion.
Am I audible?
Right. Yes, Harmeet,
Yeah, ma'am.
actually, we had a discussion about this, right, in the last class. So you guys already had a discussion about this.
Right, ma'am. That's
Let's
right.
pick another topic then.
Ma'am, I did not speak on this, ma'am.
No, not my class. I think the previous
It
class,
was
the
Ananta
other
ma'am
teacher,
topic, actually.
right? Okay, just give me 1 second.
Ma'am, I was talking in the last session and I found one mistake, ma'am. Like I found one difficulty in speaking.
Yes,
Say,
yes. Tell me.
yeah, ma'am. So it is same goes with parents or same go with parents?
Same goes with?
Means the sentence is same is applicable for parents. So I want to say same go with parents.
Same goes
Is it
with
correct?
parents. Same goes
So,
with
ma'am,
parents.
So here what is subject, ma'am?
Same goes with parents. The same thing goes with parents. This is the actual sentence.
Okay, so
The
thing
same
it's a
thing goes with parents. Yes, the
presumption.
sentence is not a complete sentence in a grammatical sense. If I say same goes with parents, it is not a complete sentence, okay, because it does not have a subject.
Yeah, like I wanted to, like previous part was communication is both way process. If student is discussing something, same goes with parents.
No, it is a complete sentence. You know, Raji, it is a complete sentence. But अगर मैं उसको अच्छे से समझाने के लिए बोलूं,
Ma'am,
yes, same goes with parents, right? So basically, the meaning of this sentence is same thing goes with parents. Okay. So same here is working as the subject. It is a noun here. I think more of a noun substitute rather than a noun. And goes is of course the verb, and with parents is the object, and goes with parents is basically the entire predicate of the sentence. Okay.
Thanks God, I use goes, but I was confused. Oh God, I
Same
did
goes with
mistake.
parents. This is for sure that
Yeah.
it will be goes. Because same
Yeah,
thing,
ma'am.
it is a singular thing, okay? We are treating
Yeah.
it as third person singular.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, like he goes
Yeah.
with his parents, she goes with his parents, like that.
Got it, ma'am.
Okay, yes, I think Utpal has a question. Utpal, bataiye.
yes, ma'am. I write something about of water, ma'am, because yesterday
Oh, right, you did not get a chance. Yes, okay. Utpal, tell me. You can start.
Yes, ma'am. What is the topic, ma'am?
I am selecting a topic. I'll give the topic in 2 minutes after Utpal is done speaking. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Chaliye Utpal, please bataiye, because I know you wanted to reframe the sentences and speak. Please start. Yes.
Yeah, ma'am.
He want to object.
Yes, Utpal, I can't hear you. I don't know what is wrong. I can see you're unmuted. Okay, so I have gotten a topic related to what we were talking earlier, but I have niched down a little bit. Okay. So topic को थोड़ा सा niche down कर लिया है मैंने. Choose another क्यों आ रहा है सिर्फ? My goodness.
Yeah, ma'am. Are you audible, ma'am?
Yes, you are audible, but yes, बताइए उत्पल.
Yeah, ma'am. Water. It is a great water word, ma'am.
Okay, then
we need to we all need drink water, ma'am. We cannot live without water, ma'am. We are drinking from many places. Some on drinking lake. Some on drink the water from pond. Some on drink the water from river. But nowadays mixed with the bleaching powder water we are a drink.
Okay, yes, sometimes water can be polluted as well. Yes, very good, Utpal.
Yeah, ma'am. And but nowadays I have seen in a hospital many patient in there many patients have a water problem in their bodies, and they receive slides, ma'am.
Water related problems, right? There are so many water related diseases and problems that we do face nowadays.
We continually drink the water. We have a good health. We have a good health, ma'am. And water.
Okay, very good. Utpal, you can stop there. So if you drink an adequate amount of water every day, then of course it improves your health, and it actually also helps you to maintain weight. This you should know, because I got to know this from my nutritionist. He used to tell me you have to drink water no matter what you eat, what you do, until unless you drink at least 3 to 4 liters of water, your fat won't go anywhere. Okay, chali. So we have gotten a topic here. And the topic is, should people follow the religion of their parents or should they have the liberty to choose another? Now, this is a very interesting topic, especially for Indians. Okay, Indians, I am telling because I live in India, I know this. So we automatically have this habit of like following the religion that we were born in, right? So I was born a Hindu, so I will, throughout my life, I will be an Hindu, and there is no real like change of religion या ऐसा कुछ idea बचपन से सिखाया नहीं जाता है हमें that you have the liberty to choose your own religion, so on and so forth. So we kind of follow the same religion that we were born into. So you as people, as human beings, decide whether it is okay to follow this same religion that your parents gave you, or if you should change it, or you should at least have the liberty to explore other religions and change it, right? So in certain families, I think it will be scandalous, and I don't think most parents will agree to this. I don't think even my parents will agree to this if I all of a sudden tell them that I want to change my religion into anything, actually anything. They won't agree to anything. So this is a huge discussion. Yes, who wants to start?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I can see Raji, Swati, and Isha and Dipali, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Raji, would you like to begin?
Ma'am?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, Divya also wants to speak, right, Divya?
No, मैं एक शब्द का अर्थ जानना है तो कि श्रद्धा का इंग्लिश में क्या होता है?
श्रद्धा मतलब
devotion,
devotion, right? Devotion.
Okay.
Right. Yes, chaliye Raji, let's start with you then. 2 minutes, okay?
Ma'am, after Raji, I will.
Okay, after Raji, Isha will speak. Then we have Swati and then Dipali.
Okay, ma'am. May I start?
Yes, Raji, please begin.
Okay. Logically, if we think people should follow the religion of their parents, why? Because it's the heritage which we need to pass on to the next generation. So it's very easy when we follow our own religion, because we know the different importance of different rituals, occasion, and it's very easy because since childhood you have been observing the same things which are going around. So and the second question is, should they have the liberty? So this is the big question, because parents, they do not easily accept the change, and any change, it's not easy to accept, and it's about religion. Because if parents start giving liberty to change the religion, so they predicate the changes, they predicate the hardship which their children needs to go through, because it's not easy. It's remind me of the picture. Yeah, ma'am. It remind me of picture PK and Gadar, where they were asked to change their religion, especially in Gadar, ma'am. And he expected, why I need to change my religion? It's totally fine. But in we can see in some relationship, people, they change their religion, but afterwards they face so many problems in their lives. Like as clearly, as vividly stated in PK, ma'am, like how different customs they have. In church, there is a different custom. For dresses also, there are different customs. Which dress is suitable for Muslim, which is not suitable for Hindus. So first you need to go through, and I must believe that it's very difficult. But yeah, with time, one can learn easily. So that's all, ma'am, from my side.
Very good, Raji. So Raji's opinion is that religion should be kind of passed on from generation to generation so that the heritage can be kind of protected, right? One thing, Raji, you said predicated. It should be predicted, right?
Predicted.
Okay. Well, slip of tongue, I know, but no problem.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am.
Very good, Raji. Great work. Very nicely spoken. Very nicely spoken. Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next is Isha. Isha, let's start. 2 minutes, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Let's start.
I grew up in a Hindu religion family, but according to me, changing religion is not a big issue for me. If I would like to change my religions, my parents won't take a big won't take a big. They will not starting and conflicting with me, because everybody in all for according to us, or every religion is equal. We are just worshipping the gods. In my neighborhood, I will tell you one small story, ma'am. Just one of his son is worshipping the Durga Ma, and his mother is worshipping the Jesus, but all are Hindu families. So you are just searching happiness from where you will get the happiness, like Hindu, Sikh, Muslim, Ishai, where you will search the happiness. We just many parents don't allow to change their religions because of they don't, because you are indulgence in one religions, and you know how to follow the rules and regulations of one religion, and suddenly you will change the religion. You will get in that trouble, because both are different. Both religion have different opinions. So for me it's not a big issue, but other parents it would be a very major concern for. That's it, ma'am.
Very nice, very nice. So Isha is of the opinion that religion is, it can be fluid. So a parent can follow another religion while the child follows something else, right? And that is completely fine. Yes?
It's not a big major issue. I don't think so, ma'am. In every religions, they just following the God. I don't think a God is nobody have even met the God. So
right.
just,
So you are trying to say all religion lead us to the same goal, that is the ultimate God, right? That is what you're trying to say, Isha?
Yes, ma'am. Just like in example, ma'am, in my temples, we have a Jesus Christ. Even we have ma'am, just Majatu, what we called, ma'am, I don't know the exact the word of this God. Picture of Muslim community, Christian community, Sikh community. So we pray all the gods. So we don't have any issue with other religion.
Okay, Isha, very nice. So your opinion is this. Very nice, very nicely spoken, Isha. आज आपने बहुत अच्छे से बोला भी है. I really enjoyed it. Okay.
Ma'am, I'm trying to reduce my speech.
You are doing amazing. I could definitely say that you are trying. Okay, I could understand that you are trying, and it is actually improving the way you speak. It is.
Hindi very fast. Most of the time, I speak very fast, so it's taking too much time to reduce my speech rate of speech.
But
Ma'am, I just wanna say to Isha, ma'am, her changes, it's evident, ma'am. The
Exactly.
rate of speech, the speed, it's reduced, Isha. So
Exactly. And it's evident as in it is also improving your entire speech. It is improving the way you deliver, so less mistakes were there. Okay, Isha.
Yes, thank
very
you so
few
much.
mistakes were there. Very nicely done.
Raji, are you on Telegram now?
No, I left that group. Okay.
Okay, chaliye, after Isha, we have Swati then.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Let's start.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to cover this topic under 3 points. First point is, should people follow the religion of their parents? So I believe that people ought to follow the religion of their parents. The reason behind that is like in India, we born and brought up seeing religious rituals or with religious rituals. So that these religious rituals become the integral part of our being. So it's like it is everyone like that. The first contestant, probably Raji, she said that heritage is something which should pass on from generation to generation. So I believe that people should follow the religion of their parents. Now come to the second point, should they have the liberty to choose another? So yeah, as we live in democratic country, so I think they should have liberty to choose any religion, because everyone has right to live according to, मतलब जैसे वो रहना चाहते हैं उनको रहने की वैसी लिबर्टी होनी चाहिए. And
they should have the liberty to live their life as they want.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
They should have liberty to live the life as they want. And third point is something different. Like in India, sometimes it becomes a compulsion to follow follow others' religion. For example, in India, it is a ritual that a girl should follow the religion of her husband. For example, in love marriages, I would like to give one example that I have two more sisters, and my youngest sister, she got married into a Christian family. So now it is a compulsion for her to follow Christianity. So she is following, but whenever she is following all the rituals, she celebrate Christmas, everything she celebrates. But whenever she is in trouble, she always remembers Hindu gods, not the Jesus. So that's what I feel, that religious rituals and religious gods, they become integral parts. So you cannot forget them, even though you are even though you are following another religion also out of compulsion, but your own religion in which you have been brought up is become your integral part of your being.
Very good, Swati. I really love the last point जो आपने दिया है. It's such a good point that religion is what you were actually trying to say. I understand. आप बोल रही थी it is an integral part of life. Better होगा अगर हम बोले that it is an integral part of our identity. Right? हम अपने आप को कैसे देखते हैं वो हमारे religion पे depend करता है या हमारे spiritual या religious beliefs पे depend करता है. So you cannot change it. If you are changing it, you are basically putting a question mark on the person's identity, or you're trying to alter the person's identity. Very well done, Swati. बहुत अच्छे, very nicely spoken.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, grammatical mistakes.
Please give me chance,
Grammatical
ma'am.
mistakes, two mistakes I wanted to point out. One is you said now come to the next point. It should be now coming to the next point. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, and the second one, I think you said something about something, you said universal or something. Uske pehle a lagta. I forgot that. It's a very minor mistake. Don't worry about it. And you spoke really well. बहुत अच्छे से बोला आपने. Okay, Swati.
Hello.
Good evening, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Good
Please
evening,
give me chance,
everyone.
ma'am.
Yes, Abhay, you want to speak? I know after Dipali, because
Ma'am.
Dipali has been waiting. Okay.
Okay, okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you, ma'am.
Dipali,
Ma'am,
then
after
Abhay, then
Abhay, I,
Meera.
ma'am.
Okay, then Meera. All right.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Then after that, Shailendra, I think, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, chaliye. Very well done, Swati. Let's move on to Dipali.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let's move on to Dipali. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No, not Dipali, Akarte, the other Dipali.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Dipali, you will have to wait for a little bit. Yes, chaliye Dipali. Let's start.
Yes, ma'am. I am in favor of that. People should follow the religion of their parents, because it makes their life easy. They have every child brought up following some rituals of their family, festivals, and all things. They are habitual of those things. So if people follow the religion of their parents, then it is easy to adjust their own religion. And if suppose someone get married to some other religion, then their social connection will also become less as compared to if someone get married into their own religion. So we become socially stronger by marrying in the same religion, because we have the same connections, and we have the same religion also. And also the girls who are of the same religions and get married into the same caste, then it is easy for them to adjust with their new circumstances, because after life everyone has to make so many adjustments. And if this religious adjustment they will also adjust, then they have to, how many things they will adjust. It is not easy to follow some other religion if you are not known of that religion. And
And suppose, ma'am, if 2 and 3 siblings are there and one adopted some other religion, then he or she will automatically get out of equation many times because of the different religion, because he has to or she has to perform some other activities. When his family is performing some other activities, they are celebrating some other festival, then he will be busy in some other festivals. So there is connection, their bond, their connection will automatically get loose. So it is more favorable to follow the same religion. And we are democratic citizen of the democratic country, so everyone should have the liberty to choose another religion. It is not a bad idea if someone is more influenced by the some other religion, then they can choose. But still I will prefer following the same religion will make your life easy, make your social concept stronger. And nowadays people have so many problems that they are and one of them is loneliness and socially disconnection. So marrying in the same religion is also make their life easy.
Okay, Dipali, you'll have to stop there. Very well done. बहुत अच्छे, very nicely spoken. Okay, Dipali, and your point is very true that sometimes following the a different religion can make your life a little bit more difficult, and you might feel isolated. If everyone in the family is following a certain religion and you choose to follow something else, you might feel isolated. So following a single religion or following the religion of your family can give you a sense of community or a sense of brotherhood, right? Very well done, Dipali. बहुत अच्छे, very well done. Okay, after Dipali we have Abhay, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Abhay, ready?
Yes, ma'am. I am ready, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Let's start.
Ma'am, should people follow the religion of their parents? Yes, ma'am. Religion is very important for everybody and every people, ma'am. Religion provide me a discipline and a boundary line, and I follow all the activity according to my religion. I do worship according to my religion. I respect God according to my religion. So from ancient time, people follow his own religion. So religion is very important for every people on the earth, ma'am. And in India, ma'am, 4 main religion: Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, and Isai, ma'am. So every person follow his religion and worship according to his own religion. So when I follow religion, then I get the marriage in our religion. So no any obstruction, and in future of my children, and any obstruction to the activity, religion provide the activity, ma'am. So religion is the very important, ma'am. For example, ma'am, one example, in ex president of India, Gyani Jail Singh, one time come from the Sikh, and he not respect to the Sikh religion. So Sikh religion is informed and instructed to out of the religion, and otherwise otherwise you get the penalty. So president of the India wash the plate in the Gurudwara Swan Mandir, Punjab. So religion is the very important, ma'am. और your all रीति रिवाज का मैम
little work.
रीति रिवाज जो होता है, जैसे आफ्टर डाई,
customs.
आफ्टर डाई मरने के बाद, आफ्टर डाई
The activities that are done, the death rites.
हाँ, आफ्टर डेथ
The rituals and rites.
his
Rituals
activity
and rites.
follow according to the religion. So
Okay, that is
religion
also
is
very
very
true.
important for me and parents and kids also, ma'am.
Okay, so Abhay, you will have to stop. You
Yes,
will have to
ma'am.
stop.
And religion always provide discipline
Very
and,
true. Very
and
true.
boundary, ma'am.
Very good. Okay, very good, Abhay.
If you out of the religion, then not respect the society. So religion is very important. Thank you,
Okay, so
ma'am.
you will have to stop, Abhay. Very well
Yes,
done.
ma'am. Thank you,
बहुत
ma'am.
अच्छे से
Thank
आपने
you.
बोला. Very nicely spoken. And
Yes,
we
ma'am.
will move on to the next person. I think who wanted to speak
Meera,
after?
Meera, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am, can I?
Meera was there. Yes, and after Meera, I think there was Shailendra, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can I?
Okay, Harmeet, you can speak after Shailendra then.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, chaliye Meera, let's start.
Yes, ma'am. Should people follow the religions of their parents? Yes, ma'am. I favor this because by birth, kid show their parents that how they pray of the God and what type of festival they attend and celebrate in at their house, and how they respect their religion. But ma'am, we live in democratic country, and our constitution give us freedom. We can choose according to our choice. We can choose according to us religions. In my point of view, ma'am, all religions give us the same education. Like we should respect our elders and help poor peoples, and believe in God. I think all religious say all religious give us education. What will we?
All religions actually give us didactic education. Okay, didactic, DIDACTIC. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
didactic का मतलब होता है कोई moralistic education जिससे हमें कुछ सीखने को मिलता है, right? Didactic.
Didactic education.
Very good, Meera. So didactic का spelling I will write. Okay, didactic education.
Education. So, ma'am, but we will if we will adopt any religion, it will be difficult for us that we have to learn from ABC because we don't know about that religion too much. So it will be difficult, ma'am, for person who will change their religion.
Okay, very good, Meera. That is very true. If you're starting from the beginning, then you are starting from scratch. So it becomes very difficult. Very well done, Meera. और थोड़ा सा practice करेंगे ताकि थोड़ा और बोल पाए. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Very nicely spoken. Very nicely. And Abhay, I also wanted to tell you that your points were really good. Like the fact कि मतलब अगर हम नहीं follow कर रहे, then it becomes very difficult. Right? If we are not following our own cultural religion, then it becomes very difficult to settle into a new one. Okay, chaliye. After this, we have Shailendra. Shailendra, are you ready?
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Dipali, you can speak after Harmeet. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Chaliye, Shailendra, let's start.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, in my opinion, people should follow religion according to their belief. Because, ma'am, if you go to the definition of this religion, it is nothing but a belief in a certain special power. There is no one on the earth who has seen the God. So it is totally depends upon the belief. So, ma'am, as we are living in a republic or democratic country, so there is no restriction on following any religion. It is totally matter of belief. If you believe in certain religion, then there is no one to restrict you to follow that religion. And yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, as a child, there is no option but to follow your parents' religion, because child in this little age, no one bother about the things that is related with the religion. They just follow the their heritage or their tradition. But once we grow up, when we know, when we can distinguish between the different religion, when we grow up, we can read the different books of different religion. Then there is a chances, or there is a freedom to choose our own religion, and there is no one in the country who can restrict you or who can stop you to following any certain religion. So ma'am, in my opinion, there should not be it is not a matter of what we have to follow. It is just a matter of belief. So ma'am, according to the constitution, there is no restriction on following the religion. That's all.
Very well done, Shailendra. Very nice thoughts and ideas you had. And it is true, as we grow older, we start questioning things. And what you said, that every religion is a belief system, that is also very true, right? It actually gives us a sense of community, which is very important. But people are misusing it, sadly. Very well done. Shailendra, बहुत अच्छे से आपने बोला. Really enjoyed it. Okay. चलिए, after Shailendra, we have Harmeet. Right, Harmeet?
Yes, ma'am.
चलिए, let's start, Harmeet.
Ma'am, my opinion is different, ma'am. Lately, it is a digital era, so we are so busy ourselves. So I don't think the next generation have so much religious. And due to modernization, the children know the facts of all the religions by news and by media, means conclusion that God is one, and they are aware what politics goes behind the religion. So they know, they catch the God is one. And since childhood, they are looking their parents, and if they can follow that on customs only, to take some time from their busy schedule, I think it is a big deal for next generation. To leave one religion and pick another, it is very hard for them. And
yes,
it is democratic. Yes, ma'am, it is a democratic country. Now the children thinking process is some different. They are modern now. They know all the facts, and they believe on their beliefs.
Okay, Harmeet, you can stop now. You actually spoke really well. बहुत अच्छे से आपने बोला. And Harmeet, I can see a very, very good improvement in your speaking. Okay, so I hope that you're practicing. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Right, and I can see the change. आप जैसे आपने start किया था, उससे काफी change हो गया the way you speak nowadays. And you are speaking so much, जो कि आप नहीं करती थी. आप थोड़ा ज़्यादा बोल रही है. I really enjoyed it genuinely. Okay, Harmeet.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Keep it up. बिल्कुल practice करते रहिए. थोड़े यहाँ वहाँ slip ups थे, like you said, by news and television we are getting to know about religion, like kids are getting through news and television, right? So ये छोटे थोड़ी सी गलतियां थी, but other than that, very well done. Keep practicing, and there is a steady improvement in the way you are speaking. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Great work, Harmeet. बहुत अच्छे. Okay, after Harmeet, I think Dipali, right? Yes, Dipali, are you there? Okay, I can see that Shweta wants to speak. Shweta?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Shweta. So you have understood the topic, right? You joined a little late?
Not little late, ma'am. I joined 5 or 10 minutes back.
Right, I know. That's why I'm asking. You understand the topic, right, Shweta?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then let's start.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a child, if I will think, then we need to follow whatever our parents are following, means religion. in terms of religion, whatever our parents are following, that we are forced to follow that, because that time we don't have any such type of thinking on in our mind, because we are not thinking about all those religion. And in childhood, childs are not aware of all those stuff. When they grew up, then they see their parents, then how they do puja and all, means all type of religion they see, they read, and uh, they watch through like nowadays on internet and TV. Now, like after grow up only they know all those things. In I think after 18th or 19th, means in their teenage, they get to know all those things. So after that they are having their own beliefs, and they think very liberally, because nowadays we don't force to our children how to move them in their part, because they are now very accountable and very much into focus on into their studies and all these religions stuff, because everyone knows there is one god, and uh, they are not thinking about all the religions. So they think that there is a one power where we need to believe, and they don't go through the on basis of religions. So in my thinking, like
In my opinion,
I think children youth are too much involved in their digital era, as said by Harmeet, and people are too much involved in their work and not in religion stuff, because these stuff are I think I need not to say these things are evolved by politicians and all, but I don't think so youth are involving in these religion thing. And even if I think about myself, even we don't think about these religious thing. We only do our daily routine, and if something function, like not function, like some
celebrations or some kind
celebration
of
comes, we all celebrate, like even we celebrate Eid, Christmas, whatever Hindu festivals are there, all things we celebrate. We don't party don't differentiate in all those things. So I don't think so nowadays people give a means they don't involve on in all
they
those.
are not much religious, right?
Yeah, ma'am, I can.
Very good, Shweta. You can stop here. Very well done, Shweta. बहुत अच्छे, very nicely spoken. And Shweta, attend more classes. Try and speak a little bit more. I can see lots of potential. You are very young. If you keep attending, you will learn so much. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I don't get time, so I
understand. I understand. It's okay. Whenever you get time, try and attend, try and speak. Few things I would like to say. Child, children, right?
Yes.
Child is singular, children is plural, not childs. There is no word as childs. Okay.
Yes,
first thing, the youth is involved in this, the youth is doing this, the youth is doing that, not are. Okay, youth are nahi hota hai, youth is hota hai.
Okay.
And I think, yes, the next one is religious. Religion is the noun, right? I don't believe in any religion, noun. He is a religious person, adjective. Okay, Shweta. So as you were saying that we don't have religious thinkings, we don't have religious afflictions, we don't have religious ideas. All right.
Okay.
And one more thing I wanted to say, you were saying like we don't have the thinking to understand this, or the kids don't have the thinking to understand this. Not thinking, the thought process. The kids don't have the thought process to understand this. The kids do not have the intellectual capabilities to understand this. Okay, so instead of saying thinking, you can use these words. All right, Shweta.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
Very well spoken, Shweta. बहुत अच्छे से बोला आपने. Very nice. Yes, Sunil, you want to speak about the topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Sunil, please start.
This topic is very good for us, and nowadays very important to for young people, every young people in India. I start from one topic. I born in Hindu religion, but now I follow all religions, good things in my life daily. In 25th December, I went to church for to pray with my family also, to pray for my life and all of things. Whenever I went nearby masjid or any other religion temples, or I pray there that time. So it is good for me and my family also. We are happy all of things we doing this activity, because we are living in 21st century, and we should follow all good things in all religion when we are growing up us. This is one point. And second is, should they have the liberty to choose another? Yes, in India, there is always liberty to us to choose any other religion in India. And we are very happy to living in India, because this is this is everyone to chance liberty to choose any liberty. All religions have their personal rituals or all things, and we should talk each other, all religion peoples, to good things and got in each other to improve ourselves and our country also. In Mohammedan, don't drink anyone. This is a ritual for this, and I like this very good for us. If anyone pray daily in Mohammedan, so no one drink other drinks daru वगैरह.
Alcohol, right?
Yes.
So in Islam, it is banned to drink alcohol. You're not supposed to. So that's a very good point, right?
Yes, ma'am. And this is, we should follow all of things, good things. In Gurudwara also, no chance to came with khaini and gutka.
Tobacco is banned in Sikhism. Yes.
Sikhism, yes. So we learn from all of things, good things, and we should follow all.
Very good, Sunil. You can stop, and very well done. Your point is so true. I absolutely agree with you that we should follow the good things from each religion, right? So that you can be even better than you are, right? So just like you explained, very nicely spoken. Sunil, I would really enjoy if you would speak in multiple classes. In each class, try and attend and speak. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Very nicely done.
I will try to attend class.
Yes, be a little more active. हर रोज थोड़ा बोलेंगे. एटलीस्ट क्लास भी अगर आप किसी दिन मिस कर गए तो सोने से पहले 5-10 मिनट वही मिरर के सामने खड़े होकर थोड़ा सा इंग्लिश में बोलिए. Right? It will really improve. Okay.
Yes.
Very nicely done, Sunil. So we will stop here with Sunil today. Very nice discussion we had. I really enjoyed all of your opinions, very different opinions, and very nicely spoken. Yes, Shobha, you want to speak?
Yeah, ma'am, didn't get the chance now.
Okay, sure, of course. We still have a little bit of time. Yes, please start, Shobha.
Yeah, ma'am. Hi, I'll